you. I definitely can relate to several threads of that, really. And having also worked in the dentist sort of field before now, although obviously as a psychologist, they brought me in as an expert in stress, really. So I can't quite say that it's the same thing. But I do recognize that, any business runs a team. So this is really the pertinent subject for us today.
Right.
Because I think what you're going to be sharing is, which is probably my first question is, why do we seem to struggle such a lot with straight or proper or useful communication? What are the mistakes that we seem to make?
Well, I'll tell you why I think we don't. My husband is a recently retired middle school teacher, and he has groups of 10 to 12-year-olds in these classes for years. And he said, the first time he heard me give my lecture on courageous conversations, he said, I wish my middle schoolers had to take a mandatory class in this, because I think if they did, we would launch a whole different, kind of employee into the world in a few years, because they don't have these skills. So, and most of us, I know there are some exceptions, but most of us didn't learn it from our parents as an example at home. So if we didn't learn these skills at home and we didn't learn them in school, then it's no surprise that we've inherited this workforce that comes to us thrown together, very close proximity, under all the stresses that business and life throws at us, and they have zero skills about how to enter into a conflict-rich environment and solve some of those issues at a mature level, high level.
Wow.
And so we're on a mission we think it's easier than most people think. We think it's more successful more often than they think. And it's very, very teachable and learnable. So I just heard some statistics, Sue, that the 50% of managers spend 50% of their time is dedicated to solving conflict and issues that other people should have been able to solve for themselves. 50%. So if you put some dollars to that and you think, what would your business be like if you could get back 50% of your manager's productivity because somehow you had helped your people learn these skills? This has a direct effect on the business's bottom line.